This video is being brought to you by PROPS.CASH, one of the best research tools in the business. It's a tool that I use on my videos that you see I've been using for over a year, and it's helped me a lot with picking props. Link is down in the description. Get 25% off your first month. Giannis playing Boston tonight. Looking at his points prop, 27.5. Props.CASH got a projection of 31.89. He's went over this prop 65% of the time this season, 70% over the last 20 games, 80% over the last 10, 80% over the last 5. Not very good versus Boston, though. Let's look at that a little more closer. Versus Boston, he's only went over one time in the last 2 years, and that was back on 2/14/23. The meetings this year, it looks like there has been 2 that he has played in, 11/22 and 1/11. He's had 21 and 24. They are in home. Let's pull up 2023, and let's look at his home performance here. See if we can find it. Home 54% of the time. Head to head again, only 33% of the time versus Boston. 1 out of 3 games is showing. Last 10, 50%, last 5, 60%, last 30, 57%. So the home and away really don't make too much a difference. Let's take away this filter. I think Giannis is aggressive tonight. It's hard to fade him on this one tonight at 27.5. Let's look at the live odds on this. Live odds got him 27.5 at most books. Slight favorite over here on Caesars to go under, -125. Everywhere else has it pretty much even, Steven. So no one's really tilting their hand on which way they think it's going to go. Again, I think this is a tough prop to pick. He's been hot lately. I think they may be on a 3-game losing streak, so he's going to be aggressive. We're going to go with Giannis over 27.5 points tonight versus Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, rebounds plus assists. Prop is 8.5. He's actually went over this prop 6 straight games. 57% of the time this season. Last 20, 60%. Last 10, 70%. Last 5, 100%. Versus the opponent, 33%. Streaks do come to an end. We hit on this prop, about a week or so back. Still, I think it's just too low. I really think it's too low. 8.5 rebounds plus assists. 6 straight games going over. I know I always say it. Streaks come to an end, and this streak should be coming to an end. But I'm just not sure tonight in a big game. Head-to-head against Milwaukee. None this season. In 2 games, only 6 and 5. That's something to take into consideration. But man, it's really hard to go against the over on this one. This number's just too low. 8.5 rebounds plus assists. 6 straight games he's went over. That streak is going to end. A good chance of ending tonight, just based on numbers wise. But based on the numbers, I have to take the over 8.5 rebounds plus assist. But you can also look at how this may just turn out in reality. Pretty heavy favorite to go over at -130. Betting even money on this guy, plus even at 100 to go under, is not a bad bet at all. Let's look at the odds over here on the live odds. 130 go over at BetMGM, 129, 130 at DraftKings. even money at DraftKings to go under minus 106 and minus 105 respectively at the other at Caesars and MGM to go under. I'm liking the over. Still available at a lot of parlay sites. They haven't moved it at all yet. But I'm telling you, streaks come to an end. Even money at DraftKings is not a bad bet here. I may just stay away from this one on the parlay sites, but may put a little change. I'm not in a state where I can bet on DraftKings, but if I find another around plus 100 to go under, not a bad bet. But 8.5 is still a little low, I think. I'm surprised it's not at 9 or 9.5. It's 9.5. I'm definitely taking the under. But he may be able to go over 7 straight games. Very low number for someone who has really picked up his this aspect of his game in the last few weeks. So it's kind of leaving that up in the air. 8.5, I say, on the parlay sites, not sure. DraftKings, where you can place a single bet and get the even money on the under, may be able to take a chance. But I'm telling you, this 8.5 is still a little low, So my gut is telling me to take the over 8.5 because he's just been killing the number. Look, 13, 12, 16, 13, 12. Not even close to that prop, and against some, Sacramento, great center. I don't really think the matchup really, affects him too much tonight. So screw it. We're going to go with the over. Kristaps Porzingis, 8.5 rebounds plus assist. Jalen Brunson, 10.5 rebounds plus assist. Decent favorite to go over the prop of 10.5 at minus 142. Looks like he's went over in 4 straight games. Again, streaks come to an end, so you have to look at a player when he's went over 4, 5, 6 games in a row, and that line hasn't adjusted really. You have to look at, is he going to continue streaks like that? They don't seem to. For the season, he's went over 10.5 rebounds plus assists in 48% of his games. Head-to-head versus Chicago, he's done it both games this year, 16 and 17. Number wasn't even close to 10.5, 17, 16, 13 respectively. In 3 games, in the 2 games, 16 and 17, to 2 games played this year. Last 5, he's on 80%. Last 15, 67%. Last 30, 63%. Let's look at the live odds over here. Still 10.5. Not a huge favorite to go over, but a slight favorite at minus 125. Caesars, 125 at DraftKings, 120 at BetMGM. Parlay sites still offering it at 10.5. PrizePicks, Flip, Jock, Parlay Play, Underdog, Better, Dabble. Everybody got it at 10.5. And the matchup, let's go back and view the matchup. Brunson. PROPS.CASH got him at 13.01 projection. Versus position, Chicago's ranked 4th. I think we have to go over based on the matchup. It's just I like his matchup here. Even though he's went over 4 straight games, I like his matchup here. I like how he's destroyed this prop in its last 3 games versus Chicago, 17, 16, 13. We definitely have to take that in consideration. We're going to take Jalen Brunson over 10.5 rebounds plus assist.